Welcome student. Today we are going to see lesson number 8 static electricity of class 7 part 2. Now you have already learned in last video that what is the origin of electric charge and also which substance produces a electric charge when rubbed on and silk or wool. Now we will learn about the frictional electricity. Before learning it, we will see about the scientists. About 2005 years ago, a Greek scientist named Thales found that feathers are attracted towards the rod of yellow color amber which had been rubbed against the woolen clothes. Amber is called electron in the Greek language. Therefore, this property of amber to attract the things was named electricity by Thomas Brown in 1646 AD. See that both these scientists work hard to find a research on an electricity. Now let us see about the frictional electricity. That is the electric charge generated by friction is called friction electricity. This charge is produced only at the place of friction. Hence it is called static electricity. It remains on an object for a short duration. The charge of static electricity are absorbed in moist air. That is why this experiment should be performed in the dry weather, particularly in winter. See that this practical should be carried out in particularly in dry weather, that is in winter. That electric charge generated by the friction is called friction electricity. Means what? When you are rubbing, for example, a comb on your hairs, and when this comb is brought near the piece of paper, the paper attracts it. Why? Due to the frictional electricity. This charge is produced only at the place of friction, hence it is called as static electricity. Now we will, on basis of above, we will see one activity. Let us try it. Apparatus, a few straw, woolen clothes, that is you may take socks or clothes, glass bottle, etc. Now what is procedure? That place a straw on a bottle, take another straw near it, observe what happens, leave the straw on the bottle as it is, rub the other straw against the woolen clothes and take it near the straw on the bottom, observe what happens. Now take two straw and rub them against the woolen clothes at the same time. Keep one of the straw on the bottle and take the other near it. See what happens. Keep the rubbing straw on the bottle as it is. Take the woolen clothes on which it was rubbed close to it. Now see that change in the straw. You should take a straw and rub it with the woolen cloth and observe. You may carry out this activity at home. It is very easy. One bottle is given which is a plastic bottle. On that there is straw and you should rub it this straw against the woolen clothes. You may have sweater or socks. You may rub on that and see what happens. Record your observation in each of the above procedure in the table. A charged straw is taken near the uncharged straw. So whether there is repulsion or attraction, see that and write in the table. Two straw carrying a similar charge are brought near each other. What is there? You have already seen this. When the two straw carrying a similar charge, there will be the repulsion and it will go away from each other. A charged straw and the opposite charged cloth, which are used for rubbing, are brought near each other. Now, a charged straw and the oppositely charged cloths, which was used for rubbing, are brought near other. So, if there is opposite charge, there is attraction between them. So, we can say from the above activity that electrically charged object attracts uncharged object. There is repulsion between the like electric charge and there is attraction between unlike electric charge. See that there is repulsion between like charge means both are positively charged, there will be repulsion. If there is unlike, one is positive and one is negative charge, then there will be the attraction. Hence, repulsion is used as a result of identifying an electrically charged object. Hence, repulsion is used. For what purpose? For a test of identifying an electrically charged object. So you will see that whether it is charged object or not. Now next, observe and discuss that take a thermocol ball or mustard seed in a bottle and shake the bottle vigorously. The seed try to move away from each other but stick to the bottle. Why does this happen? Can you tell why does this happen? Due to the frictional force. Now try this. To charge an object by contact, rub a plastic comb against the paper. Touch this comb with another uncharged comb. Take the other comb near the some piece of paper. What happens? You see in the diagram. You will observe and tell what will happen. To charge an object by induction, rub a comb or a balloon on your hair as shown in the figure. Take a comb near the thin taking of water from the tap. See what happens. Now draw the comb away from the trick from the trickle and observe what happened. Now you will see in the picture what happened, where the water coming from the tap come straight or there is attraction towards the comb. See the picture, you may see that there is attraction in that comb. Now mark your observation with the correct sign in front. When the charged comb is brought close to the flowing water, water get attract, repel, remain as it is. What you find? Water will get attract towards it, so repulsion is wrong. When an electric comb is taken away from the flowing water, it get attract, repel, remain as it is was initial. It remain as it is in initial. At first, the flow of water is not changed. When a negatively charged comb come near the flowing water, the negatively charged particle in it nearest the comb are pushed away. That parts become positively charged due to the difference of negatively charged. The comb has negative and the water has positive charge. Due to the attraction between these positive charges, the flowing water is attracted towards the comb. When the comb is taken away, the negative particles in the flowing water come back to their original position and the positive and negative charges become equal in number. As a result, the water become uncharged again and stop getting attracted towards the comb. See that when comb is taken away, the negative charge in the flowing water come back to their original position and the positive and negative charge become equal in number. As a result, the water became uncharged again and stop getting attracted to the comb. Always remember the number of positive and negative charges are equal on an uncharged or neutral atom. A electric charge generated by induction stay only as long as charged object is near to it. See that these charges it is weak, and so the electric charge generated by induction stay only as long as charged object is near to it. See in picture 8.5, a balloon sticking to the wall. Use your brain power. Why does the charged balloon stuck to the wall? I have told you. See that balloon. It is due to the static electric charges. Now next part we will see in the next video. Thank you.